Thursday. On behalf of the CWU in Scotland and all of our branches, just to give a short note to state our solidarity and support for your members on your day of action on Thursday, and also for any future action the members may be involved.
And when we look at today, hour after hour, downright lies have been spun by the puppet politicians and their mass media latches. They know they cannot afford to lose their power in order to sustain 30 years neoliberal agenda to ensure the well-being of the future. Not do this in the past. Radicalism and neoliberalism, political plunder, decimates the social fabric of the country.
We've broken. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks very much, colleagues, I just want to make a small announcement.
People should treat us with the respect that we deserve and not the contempt that they're doing so by crossing our picket lines. We hear all too many myths and lies on gold-plated public sector pensions. We all know that it's a small minority with a gold-plated public sector. 92 universities for more action. Only
the price of this financial crisis has been borne by people who absolutely did not cause it. Now is the period when the cost is being paid. I'm surprised that the degree of public anger has not been greater than it is. You're evidence of that growing anger. Finally, let me say, today is evidence of that fight. Together, we fight for pensioners, we fight for current scheme members, and we fight for the future generations who want the kind of pension benefits that we want. And as from Unison, we applaud those who've taken industrial action today. Unison is on the same road to ballot our members later this year. The job of the trade unions is to provide hope in the face of uncertainty. The unity of those represented here today will see us through. And the tipping point for industrial action in various places could be the attacks on our jobs, the attacks on our pensions and the attacks on our services. But term one of this government will see the attacks on public services. Be in no doubt that term two will see the sell-off of the interests in the banks to pay further for what the mistakes that we did not create. Power to your elbow. We'll see you on future picket lines. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Mike. Can I just... Brothers and sisters, the next speaker is Alan Patterson from the FPU. Thank you, Chair. Brothers, sisters, comrades, the FPU are here to apply its weight behind this dispute, because in the words of George Osborne, we are all in it together. We're all being shafted together. It's unacceptable, and we've got the answer, and it's here today. It's about uniting. We are not the burden of the state, we're a service of the state, and it should be recognised. Any other portrayal is a disgrace. Of course, once we've been robbed, they would have it that it's a fallacy, because it is a fallacy to suggest that we're going to prop up this pension scheme. Nonsense. It's going into the Treasury. That's where it's going, not into our members. A consultation process, or a so-called consultation process. We're also being demonised about the disruption that we're causing. Well, let me tell you, there'll be no more than the disruption that our members are going to face, not just for a day, for the rest of their lives, if this pension attack is successful. Our members have been missold their pension schemes. We were encouraged to join it. You contribute A, we give you B. And now there's a massive shift in goalposts. Talking of shifting goalposts, how about Vince Cable, the Tory patsy, who threatens to shift the goalposts? If we get one better than them, if we're actually winning it, the dispute, they're going to change it so that we can't win it. How can that be fair? If this is the battle today, that's going to be the war, and we will unite and we'll win that war. Of course, we must be careful, because we know what they're up to. They're setting worker against worker, private against public. So we'll be aware of that, comrades. Nothing's ever been handed to us in a plate. We know the answer. We've got to build on this action. We've got to unite. Solidarity is the answer. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
BCS, show the